welcome to River City Runs Red, our Vampire the Masquerade game here on Restless Barbarian Gaming. I'm your storyteller, Aloysius, and I'm here with all of my, well, not all, most of my wonderful players. We'll see if the fourth one joins us at some point or not. But I'll have everyone introduce themselves in a clockwise fashion, starting with Pluto. You're not safe tonight.
I'm not safe at all! Hello! Hi, I'm Pluto. I play as Scully, the Anarch, and she's really into solving a fun murder, so... Yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I got caught off guard. I've had it too good for too long.
Hi, I'm T. I'm playing Yvaine Mallory, or Yvaine Sadface. She's a wonderful clan ministry girly who is kind of having competing genres right now, both in a romance and also in a murder suspense thriller. So we'll see how those two things come together.
Hey everyone, I'm Bolthra. I am playing Ephrem, the Malkavian nightclub owner. We'll see how he's feeling tonight.
Yeah, we shall indeed. So when last we left off, Yvaine decided to head on over to Elysium, since it had been a while, where she met up with Ephrem, who then basically immediately gave her a panic attack, and she went and hid in a closet for a while before Delilah showed up and
That's what friends are for.
And helped calm her down a little bit. Did some discussing and some mingling. Ephrem met with the prince, and okay, maybe friend's a bit of a strong word, but her associate, how about that? But Ephrem ended up meeting with the prince and basically discussed the state of his club and getting it ready for making it a proper Elysium. And Scully met with some of her Hakata contacts and got some information as to what actually went down with the death of Baron Reyes, to which she then basically called a meeting for everyone to discuss the basically implications of what was witnessed on that footage, and compiled a list of potential suspects that they plan on starting to investigate. And that is where we will pick up the following night. And I believe that Yvaine and Delilah stayed at Merrick's lavish apartment because he decided, I'm not going back out tonight.
It's like when your significant other calls you drunk somewhere in the city. They're like, can you come get me? You have to get up at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah. Or are we starting there in that apartment?
Might as well. Good a place as any.
Okay. Oh, what great sleep. No. Yeah. I think Yvaine typically rises a little bit earlier than Merrick.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a because it was already pretty late where we left off last time.
Yeah,
so
relatively.
So I'm guessing there wasn't much time for her to not snoop, but like look around.
I'd say there was a little bit of time for her to snoop if she wanted.
Yeah, she would like to do that now.
It's like he's asleep. I need to look. All right, where do you want to snoop?
Just kind of like throw. Yeah, she'll just throw back on the stuff she was wearing before. But she'll walk out into the like outside of the, I guess, bedroom. Like, what other rooms are there?
There's the bedroom, the bathroom, and then the rest of it is sort of just like one big open space with sort of designated areas for kitchen, living room, things of that nature. And then the bedroom has a walk-in closet.
Oh, okay. A walk-in closet. Actually, can I take a look at it?
Sure.
So curious. And I feel like because typically like that's the thing you don't want to get caught doing. I feel like that's embarrassing. Like I was interested in like what kind of clothes you have. Like other clothes you have. Yeah, let's look through that. I want to see.
Okay. Sort of like hanging up on the various hangers or various dress shirts, polos, suit jackets, suit pants, things of that nature. If you start rummaging through the drawers,
That feels a little crazy.
well, how crazy you feeling here?
No, I feel like it's one thing like, oh, there's a walk-in closet, and it's like, oh, cute outfits. I think it's completely different to like go in a drawer and like rifle through stuff. Hide stuff in drawers.
Fair enough. So yeah, that's the vast majority of what you see hanging up on the hangers on one of the like dressers that's in there. You
no
see
t-shirts,
sort of like
though?
not that are openly visible.
Damn. Okay.
And then sort of like sitting on one of the dressers, there's like a collection of a few different colognes.
Can I make a note of them? I just filed this. You don't have to tell me the actual name of clothes. It's just like I filed this information with you
Yeah,
later.
sure. And then there's like a shoe rack with maybe like a dozen different pairs of shoes.
That's a lot of shoes. Sorry, I have like 5 pairs of shoes.
I was saying, then each
Probably
has
a
like
lie.
I was saying, and then each has their own cubby.
Oh, he's one of those people. Got it. He likes his shoes. I respect it. Okay.
And some of them are dress shoes, and then some of them are just like sneakers and that sort of thing. But most of them are on the nicer end of shoe.
Okay. I guess I also just want to kind of get a little bit more information, I guess, about like the living room area. Like what's around it, I guess. There's anything of note.
Okay. So yeah, sort of peeking out, and you notice that when you peek out, because Delilah ended up sleeping on the couch, she's sort of just like sitting up, looking around, and not knowing what to do with herself, as you do. Not speaking from personal experience or anything, but sort of like peek out, and it's one of those. Yeah, the couch is. I never know what the proper term is, but it's like one of those like, sort of like, the ones that go like this. One of those couches,
An L-shaped couch.
Futon.
No, not a futon.
Yeah.
That is a bad.
Is it
No, a bed that folds up.
No, it's not. It
No,
doesn't. It's not folding up.
Anyway,
No,
That
yeah.
would be a
No, yeah, it's
pull-out.
it's like one of those like L-shaped couches where it's got like the corner seat and all that sort of thing.
oh, okay.
It's one of those.
Anyway,
You mean a sectional?
Yeah, thank you.
There we go.
I'm
thanks
like,
for tuning in to Furniture Talk.
yeah, I know this is what you're all here for. But-
Yeah, where'd he get this from? Which IKEA?
River City runs to Nebraska Furniture Market.
Yeah, it's like a a big sectional, and there are various potted plants dispersed throughout the
Real?
room. At a glance, they look real. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Plant Daddy. Okay. Sorry, continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. There's a TV stand with not like a super large TV or anything like that, and it looks like it probably doesn't get used much anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, off to the corner, there's a couple bookshelves, and sort of like looking to your left, sort of like on the same general platform that you're on. If you like walk left a little bit, you reach the kitchen area,
Mhm.
which has like a couple hangings for a bunch of stuff that does never get used. But the kitchen itself looks like it's in good condition, just for sake of appearances.
Can I take a look at the refrigerator?
Sure.
Is it just
You
like
open up the
bottles?
yeah, you open up the fridge and it's just like bottled water, basically.
Okay, cool. All right. She'll just. I think Yvaine after that will kind of just head back towards the bedroom, assuming that Merrick will probably be up soon.
Yeah, and sort of like as you're snooping around, Delilah will sort of like turn to you as you're heading back towards the bedroom, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Going to see if Merrick's awake?
No, I mean before that, like.
Oh, I guess I was just curious. I've never been over here before, so it's kind of like finding out. It feels a little bit weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's interesting to see like how he decorates his home. That's all. There's nothing weird. I'm just nosy.
Oh, okay. So,
Why? What did you think I was doing?
I mean, I didn't think it was anything like weird or anything like that, but I wasn't sure if that was like something we could be doing.
Oh, like you want to look around too?
I mean, that's all I do. I love looking around.
I mean, I think as long as we're not like breaking anything and like actively unlocking or opening sensitive looking stuff, like just looking around is not bad, right?
Okay. Because I was just sitting here and I did not know what to do with myself.
Well, I guess you could take a jaunt around the apartment and see what's what, or also you don't feel trapped here if you don't want to be here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I could just go or not, because honestly,
Well, we probably
never
should,
been in this situation.
we probably should get a ride back, huh? The whole thing was like, don't get jumped.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, and you can fight. I can't. So that's
That is also
fair.
true.
Mm-hmm.
I can also sneak when I need to. I can
That's
sneak
fair.
and fight.
We could probably go through the sewers. Worst comes to worst. I would prefer not to have to do that. But
Yeah, I
it
didn't
is
think you would sign.
possible.
I didn't think you would sign up for that, like right out the gate. Like that'd be your first suggestion.
I don't know. It's like those video games. It's a sneaking mission. But let me go see if Merrick's up. Maybe he can give us a ride back. Otherwise, I'll just call an Uber to pick us up and drive us 40 minutes back.
Okay, I'm gonna go snoop through his books, and then she gets up and starts walking to the bookshelf.
All right. She'll head back to Merrick's bedroom.
All right, you go to the bedroom, and you notice that he is not in bed, but you hear rummaging coming from the closet, and you see the light on.
Is it? Oh, well, yeah. No, I'll just go in there.
You walk in, and you sort of just standing there in his boxer briefs and opening up drawers and taking a pair of pants off of one of the hangers.
What are we wearing today?
Well, I don't really know what today is going to have in store, so I was opting for just a t-shirt and some pants.
I don't think I've ever seen you in a t-shirt and pants.
Well, you've seen me in pants.
I mean, a t-shirt pant combo. Yes, I've seen you in pants. That'd have been a really awkward first meeting if you were just naked from the waist down.
That would have been an impression, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So he sort of just pulls it down sort of like a pair of khakis, and then black, of course, and you see him reach into one of the bottom drawers, and he pulls out a Clash t-shirt.
Oh, what? T-shirt?
The Clash.
Oh, thank God.
The Clash. Dude, what did you say?
They're an old punk band.
Okay. No, I heard what Pluto said, and I was like, "That's crazy." Pluto thought something very bad. I really
Something
hope
clashing.
No, I thought of Clash of Clans. I was like, this is a crazy new sponsor.
Oh boy,
not.
that would have been something.
I think Yvaine's just gonna kind of walk closer and be like, what other t-shirts do you have?
And he just closes the drawer and is like, "Wouldn't you like to know?"
Wow, you're not even gonna let me see. You're not even gonna let me wear one of your t-shirts? Okay. All right.
And he's like, "Do you want to wear one of my t-shirts?"
I was thinking about it.
And he opens up the drawer again, and he says, "It's mainly band t-shirts down here."
Oh. Alright, she'll just kind of... Does he have any that are not black t-shirts? Like just a different dark color?
Yeah, we can say sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
she'll
not. Yeah,
look
they're
at that.
definitely. It's definitely not all black t-shirts down here.
Yeah, then she'll just kind of go for that and take a look at the shirt and say, good band? Well, I suppose if you've kept the shirt, they must be.
You sort of like pull out the shirt, and it's like a sort of like dark purple Def Leppard t-shirt.
I know that name. That one I've heard before. Go easy on me, I'm sorry. And she's like, oh, and it's in my favorite color. I'll wear this one. All right. Yvaine is going to, thankfully, remove the dress from yesterday and just throw the t-shirt on over the leggings she had on the dress.
Okay.
And be like, perfect. Leggings and a t-shirt. Optimal. Built for comfort and mobility and speed. All right. Okay. I don't suppose you would mind dropping us off at least towards the maybe like the border of these two territories. I'm sure you've got some stuff you might need to attend to.
Well, I was going to ask you what you had planned for the evening, seeing as we just unearthed a conspiracy last night, apparently.
Oh, I mean, if you're still willing to do some things together today, then perhaps we can... Wait a second. Oh no, wait. Hold on, wait.
What?
Well, let's wait. It's the next night, right?
Yes.
Isn't that when she has the meeting with the La Sombra Primogen at 12?
That is correct, yes.
I almost forgot. I would have been screwed. Okay, okay, what time is it right now? Like, you said it's getting darker later or earlier?
Say earlier. So right now it's probably like maybe 8.
Okay. Well, the first thing I need to take care of is a little bit of business. Oh, I need to get to the Coterie house. I need to a store that sells clothes.
A store that sells clothes?
Yes, I have a meeting with the La Sombra Primogen at 12.
I see.
Yes. And I would prefer... Well, no, because I went to Elysium last night. I can't wear the same thing that I wore last night to go see the Primogen. Okay. Can you DoorDash clothes somewhere? If I like wanna... Because I wanna also... I want to sleuth, but then I also got to do this meeting. Would you be willing to
DoorDash clothes?
That's crazy.
Yes, you can DoorDash clothes and various retail items.
Instacart.
Often with same-day delivery in under an hour.
There you go.
Dang.
So
Well,
we'll say, yes, you absolutely can do that.
Okay. Yvaine DoorDashes from a boutique.
Crazy. What a world we live in.
Just like, I still want this shirt though. I'm still gonna wear this shirt. It'll be on under what I have to wear for the thing. So you're not getting this back, sorry.
He just chuckles.
But maybe I was gonna say there's a couple different things that we could do. There's trying to see if Ephrem may be open to helping us prove Grimmary's innocence. I don't know if that's what we're doing. If we frame it like that, it seems suspicious, so right? So I kind of feel like Grimmary probably had no idea.
That
Right.
seems to be the case, but it's just a matter of proving.
Which is really hard.
who actually was behind their actions.
But the problem is, like, if I frame it that way for some reason, I feel like if I frame it, that'll help us prove Grimmary's innocence. I would think Ephrem would want to take that well, but Ephrem has been very different recently, so I don't know. And that's a little concerning.
That's fair enough. We are essentially petitioning a witch hunt of sorts.
The other
against at the very least 3 powerful kindred, potentially more if those don't pan out.
Yeah. How would we investigate the sheriff?
Well,
think
you have
that's
a man
gonna-
close to him, don't you?
I do. That's true. I don't. I feel like the more people who get involved, the messier it will potentially become. But messier, I mean potentially bloodier, because whoever did it has to have some kind of stake in the game.
Yes, and admittedly, for a moment, I was suspicious of Rick for a moment as well, but I can't see a motive behind what he would get from all that, so I think he's trustworthy.
That, and somehow he still manages to embody this, like, big brother persona, like tired brother persona, which is very weird because I'm older than him, but still.
Yes, but there's something, I don't know exactly how to phrase it, but yes, he is considerably younger than you and I, but in a way his blood feels older. Hence my initial suspicions, but as I said, I couldn't detect a motive or see what he would have to gain from it.
If anything, it might be worth it to appeal to him. Maybe, I think he'll at least hear me out if I bring it up and won't immediately then say, hey, this one suspects you of murder and manipulation, ending with me being killed. So I think that is at least a safe route to pursue.
Yes. Also an important question. Do we want to explore these suspects one at a time, or do we want to divide and conquer? Both have their risks, obviously. And if we focus on one at a time, who should we focus on first?
Well, I do think that actually doesn't necessarily have to be one at a time for us to be able to work together. We could, well, I suppose, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's not as if the Scourge and the Sheriff don't work closely together with Rick.
This is true.
And again, I can talk to all three of them. So that was not really what I was expecting last night. But okay. Ooh, I think maybe starting with that group. And if possible, either eliminating suspicion for that group would be best first. Because if none of them are guilty, then we may be able to get more access and help to looking into potentially more powerful or hard to access people. That's my thought, anyways.
Sounds like a good enough plan as any.
Any objections to it?
Not inherently, more just figuring out a way to do this without drawing too much suspicion upon yourself.
I think if I go to Rick first, it'll be okay. At least initially. And she'll smile. No matter what we do, there's going to be some risk. And honestly, there's already risk involved because of... I'm going to meet with one of the Primogens tonight. So... about Frey. So regardless, eventually there's a target on my back one way or another. I don't know that it matters all that much.
Very fair.
But listen, I'm pretty okay at getting myself out of trouble. If anything, even before, that is one thing that I've been pretty confident in. So don't worry too much.
I'll worry the proper amount.
Well, do you mind maybe dropping us off first and then... do you want to maybe see what you and Scully can start looking into here? And I can go and try and meet with Rick after my meeting?
I can do that. See if she's available.
Alright.
And you start in, and then the two of you like sort of walk out of the bedroom, and you like look around. Delilah is gone.
Are any books gone?
The bookshelf looks as it was.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like Delilah has left. She'll probably be fine, right?
She's a Nosferatu. They're resilient.
Fair enough. Oh, then why don't we get going?
And the two of you head off. And we'll transition over to Ephrem.
Yes.
How's the beginning of the night looking for you?
Well, should I do a routes check?
Yes, that would be good, actually.
Okay. Because that's probably going to decide how his evening starts. So. And He failed. So he's at 3 hunger. So
Ooh.
so that changes what I was going to do. So
Okay. You're feeling pretty peckish right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. He wakes almost in kind of a daze. Like if you've ever kind of woken up and I know vampires don't really sleep in the traditional sense,
Mm-hmm.
but he did have some dreams. And kind of if you've ever woken up with that, where am I? Like
Mm-hmm.
that kind of like he kind of has that feeling like when he wakes up and he's just like, I've just don't feel right tonight and I need to go get a bite to eat. So he's probably gonna quickly get dressed, and his club isn't open yet, so he will go to that other club.
Yeah.
The player does
That
not
other
remember the
one.
name.
Yep.
Dressed well enough that he'll get in. I mean, and look for one of the E's.
All right. Make me a feeding check. See if you find one of the E's.
So is that a wits and investigation? or-
Now you are an Osiris.
Cyrus, yes. yeah.
Correctly? Okay, let me check that. Osiris, get the hell out of here. Okay, make me a manipulation subterfuge roll and then add your fame.
Okay. So let's see. So my fame is 1. Okay. So and then I am. Let's see. So all that. I'm going to add a die. Let's see. Okay. That should work. And that would be 3 successes.
Right, 3 successes. You sort of like walk in, and within a couple minutes, you see Whitney walk
Okay.
up to you.
Which way?
And
Just kidding.
not Houston. And she's just like, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, hey, girl. I just need to get out tonight. Got a lot of work going on at the club, and getting things ready. And just want to come out and see some of my girls.
That's sweet. Yeah, we haven't been able to show up.
Yeah, we're gonna open soon. Don't worry.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Sure.
And he's gonna look for probably a private place if there is anything in like that in this club.
Yeah, not in. There's no like VIP lounge or anything, but you sort of like usher her back towards the bathrooms.
Okay, that works. Okay, and then as sexy as it is, he takes her in a stall.
Yep.
And,
Classic.
yep.
Tale as old as time.
Exactly. And yeah, he's going to just try to get. No, he can't get 2 dots without killing her, right? He can only take 1, I think, right?
No, he can get 2.
Okay. Yeah, he wants to get 2 to just bring him down to 1. So, okay.
All right, so you sink your teeth in and feed off of her, and by the time you're done, she's feeling a little woozy. Could use some orange juice, maybe some fruit snacks.
Yeah.
But
It's not creepy. No. Hey, girl.
But other than that, she's no worse for wear.
Okay. He'll take her back to the bar, get her some kind of orange fruity drink or something like that, and and say to the bartender like, more orange juice than booze. So,
and sort of just gives you a thumbs up.
yeah. Slide him like a 10, just like as a tip for that. So, and he will make sure Whitney can see him looking at his watch. He's like, oh, I gotta roll. He's like, girl.
She's like, already.
No, I know. It's hard being me, I mean, everybody wants
I bet.
me. So, yeah.
I bet.
And he'll look around. Was there anybody she was with, or was she by herself that he could tell?
Yeah. She sort of just like approached you, so it was a little difficult to tell if she was with anybody specifically.
Okay. He has this tiny sense of caring for her that he was going to try to find her friends and foist her back on them. But then he will maybe slide the bartender another 10 and be like, can you just keep an eye on her? Just, make sure she don't, face plant on the bar or something.
Yeah, and he takes it and pockets it. He's like, sure thing.
He's like, all right. And he'll just whisper to her, Whitney, it's good to see you. Thank you.
Seeing you too.
And he will leave.
All right.
Now, the thing he wanted to do tonight was he wanted to explore his premonitions again.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna go home because he wants like it's almost like he wants to be tripping or something. So he wants like a safe place to do this. So so he's gonna get home and he wants to try to enact the premonitions again to see what what he can see what's going on. So,
all right. What are you attempting to foresee?
He wants to get a feeling for what's kind of his place in the current like city like politics. Like he's trying to. I mean, one of the things he wants to do is become a harpy. So he is trying to be like super Camarilla boy, but he wants to get a feel like, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I should be doing to get where I want to go?
Okay. So then make me a rouse check, and then make me a resolve and auspex roll.
So rouse check. Failed. Okay. So it's back to being a little hungry again.
All right.
And then I will do the premonition roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And possible messy critical.
Possible messy critical.
Yeah.
All right. How many successes total?
A crit on the blood dice, and I guess 3 total.
3 total.
Yeah. But a crit on a blood die, a crit on a regular die, and a regular success on another
Okay,
die.
so then 5 successes. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 5 successes. Okay.
Yeah, okay. 5 successes, messy critical. Okay. You sort of like do your best and like find your center, and sort of just like sit down and really sort of just focus on where you see your path potentially going if you're keeping down where you're at.
It's hard being me. It's hard being me.
Yes,
it's hard being
it's
me.
so hard. It's so difficult. Oh, woe is me.
Exactly.
Ephrem's life is harder than everyone's. And you sort of like find just like that dark void before eventually it opens up to you in the Diablo Club, a proper Elysium, and it shows you mingling with Pixie, the only current harpy, and the two of you are just discussing various secrets and all the hot goss about the various members of court, as any good harpy should.
Lots of laughing and pointing fingers.
Yes, so much of it.
Yes.
Acting all catty.
That's what he wants. So.
And making yourselves basically just feel like the most important people in the room, because in a way, you are.
Of course.
And coming out of this, you you suffer a dominance compulsion.
Oh, okay.
So your next action is a competition and a desire to gloat in the face of someone you beat. During this time, you're unable to utilize teamwork or any actions taken not leading to gloating, establishing dominance, or challenging authority at a 2 dice penalty. This ends when you have beaten someone in some way and gloated about it.
Okay, so he has to engage with somebody. He can't just avoid everyone and.
Yes, in order for this compulsion to go away. Yes.
Okay, I think he'd really enjoy that actually. So, yeah, as he comes out of it,
you feel on top of the world. You feel on top of the world, and that you are heading down the right path.
Okay. Let's see. What time is it? Because I don't know how long. Is it like hours? He's in this trip.
No. Okay. It's maybe a few minutes. You're sort of like in this trance-like state.
Okay.
So it's like maybe 9 o'clock.
Okay. I'm thinking he ought to swing by the Diablo Club and talk to Tracy.
Okay.
So he'll go by there next.
All right.
Just kind of go in and see what's going on.
All right, you head on over to the Diablo Club, and you sort of head up to the office, and Tracy, sort of like almost looking like sexy librarian, has her glasses on right now, is hard at work doing papers and filing documents. And she sort of just like looks up at, stop it. She sort of like looks up at you for a second as you walk in and is like, hey,
how's it going?
Oh, fun times.
Are we gonna how are we looking to get everything
Stop it.
Everything ready for the grand opening?
Well, it's on track. Definitely a lot more stuff piled up than I was anticipating, but I'm making good progress.
Great. You figured out that fast books or whatever it is?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, good. I could never just find the time to do that stuff. So, well, hey, you feel like cutting out early and going out of town?
Stop it. He's trying to play with my pen.
I was like, is that from hearing voices? Like, stop it.
You need to calm down. She sort of like looks at the clock and she's like, yeah, if you give me another 5, then I can cut out early.
Of course.
Just want to finish this up real quick.
He'll check his pager just for laughs. See if there's any messages.
So you check your pager. No new notifications at the moment.
Okay. So he's free.
Yeah, seems so.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he'll wait to. He wants to get an idea what Tracy's into.
Yeah. You sort of like walk over to like stand behind her and see what she's doing, or do you just sort of just like?
He stands off to the side. Yeah, he's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. He's just waiting for her.
Yeah, and she finishes up. Sort of like closes the laptop and takes her glasses off. Says, "So, what do you have in mind?"
You feeling hungry?
I could eat.
You could eat. You have any preference?
Not really. I'm not super picky.
Okay. He's trying to think like what would be fun for them to do. When you go to Elysium, the blood they serve you, unless it's like your, well, actually, I think it only counts for Ventru, right? Like for Ventru, it has to be like their preference or whatever to get nourishment from it, right?
Well, they can technically get nourishment from other blood, but they have to use willpower in order to do that. So it's definitely not an enjoyable experience. It tastes awful to them.
Okay.
But they can technically get nourishment otherwise.
Okay. Actually, I was just using that as an example. I don't know what clan she is because I don't think she told me. So.
No, she did not freely disclose that, nor have you asked her.
Okay. He feels like that's
over
rude
here
to like just ask people. So, he says, "I know what we could do. Let's see what Yvaine's up to." And he's gonna send her a message saying, "Hey, what's going on tonight?"
All right, Yvaine.
Yeah.
I'll say Yvaine. If I was like Yvaine, you get that message shortly after Merrick drops you off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. She says goodbye to Merrick. Kiss, kiss. Good. So walking in is Uber Eats. No. DoorDash delivers her clothes. She grabs it off the porch, is walking inside to get ready for her meeting in a little while. And is surprised to see a text, or not a text, but a page from Ephrem. And say, you just say what's up tonight? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Just taking care of some business. Why? How about yourself?
Nah, the player was going to say something, but I don't think it's what Ephrem would say. He's like, just checking to see if you need help with anything. Which should really send red flags. So
it does. It's like, I'm literally just like, if I knew how to send an emoji that would show my incredulousness, I would. But Yvaine will just send back, haha, okay. Well, unfortunately, I have an important meeting tonight, so maybe some other time.
All right. So he can't. He tried to taunt her, but she didn't fall for the bait. So, now this compulsion, it's not necessarily another kindred, right? It could be.
No, it doesn't have to be a kindred. Just the desire to gloat in the face of someone you beat. So it could be some rando. It doesn't necessarily have to be a peer or another kindred or anything like that.
Okay. Let me think about it, and you can move on to somebody else. So.
All right. Then we will, for the moment, transition over to Scully.
Hey, hello.
Well, yeah, Scully, how is your evening starting out?
Scully is at her haven / house. Had just like turned in, was waking up, and I think what was on the list of things. I think gonna start out pretty normal, just like, gonna get dressed. For the audience, I did roll a 9 on rouse checks, so she is not hungrier. And I mean, right now the main thing, all of the people that I wrote down besides Merrick were for investigation were Camarilla.
That is correct.
And so I think right now she's going to be keeping an eye out for messages from Zephyr.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, she's chilling for a bit. Slow start to the night.
All right. Sounds good. And a little bit of time goes by, and you don't get a message from Zephyr, but you do get a message from Merrick on your pager saying going to try and gather info about Opal. You busy or want in? ?
Scully, who has probably just been like lounging for a minute, maybe listening to music, will shoot back a text to Merrick. Yeah, I'm in. Where should we meet?
Says, sounds good. Say, meet, I would say my place, head towards Ward 1 together, ?
Sounds good. And yeah, Scully will give an ETA. I don't know how long exactly it will be.
We can hand wave it, it's fine.
Yeah. So she's gonna...
All these places are relative anyway.
It's somewhere in Grand Rapids.
I know generally where, but who knows where specifically.
Yeah, she's gonna just go ahead, get dressed, and head on over. She's got nothing else going on right now. So.
Alright, sounds good. Do you sort of like let him know when you show up, or do you head on up to his apartment?
She'll just let him know that she's like outside. Since
All
last
right.
time had to be escorted in.
Yes, doorman and all that. So you message him, and he comes down, and you see him wearing khaki pants, a Clash t-shirt, and just like a leather jacket, which is not an attire you normally see him in.
She's just going to raise an eyebrow because I think she's probably just like, because she usually wears like a t-shirt and cargo pants.
Uh-huh.
But she's gonna like raise an eyebrow a little bit and go, special occasion.
Just one of those nights.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. All right. So, where to in Ward 1?
I know someone who generally sweeps the area. I'm hoping maybe he'd seen someone. And it's honestly not much of a plan. Just grasping at straws right now.
Yeah, I mean, better than nothing, I suppose. So, right. You're taking your car or...
Whatever your preference.
She'll kind of shrug and then just go over to her truck.
Okay, he follows.
All right.
And he gives you sort of like a general location.
Okay. Sounds good.
Knowing him, he'll be wandering the streets.
All right. Do you have a description? Anyone I should be looking out for?
White, dreads, glasses.
Okay.
Usually likes to wear a jacket that's dark but has like a colorful lining.
All right. I mean, that sounds pretty notable. So, it shouldn't take too long.
Yes, hopefully he's just wandering around. Knowing him, he'll find us before we find him.
She will nod, just focusing on driving. Okay.
Just like drive in silence for a bit until eventually you make your way to the sort of like general street that Merrick told you to go. Just park wherever. If we want to be seen, it's best we start walking around.
She'll nod, and yeah, park, hop on out, maybe just. So, how do you know this guy? Considering, is he a Ward 1 person, then?
We've interacted a few times. He surveys the city in general in hopes of assisting Duskborn and various other displaced kindred that aren't wanted elsewhere.
I see. Well, that's nice of him, I suppose.
A bit of an idealist sometimes, but we all have our causes.
He's just gonna nod along to that. And I totally don't need to look up what a Duskborn is.
That's you would know that it's just another term for thin blood.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes, it's basically the thin blood term for thin blood.
I see. A less mean term.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. With the getup you have on, I thought that we were going to go to a show or something.
Did you want to do that?
No, it was just on the mind. Since I went to one a little bit ago, but
No. How was that?
it was fun. She's not going to elaborate on that.
Yeah. Fair enough. And to his credit, he's not going to push you on it either. And you sort of like just walking around for a bit, and then maybe about 10 minutes of walking, you hear from behind you, Merrick Kroll. Look what the cat dragged in. And you turn around and you see a man matching the description that Merrick had given you. But he has these sort of like piercing yellow, almost like wolf-like eyes. So, what the fuck are you doing here? And who's this you brought with you? This is Scully. She's an acquaintance, and we're looking into the attacks that have been happening around the city. Oh, I see. That's a bit of business, that. And sort of like looks you up and down, Scully, and says, so what's your story?
Mm-hmm. As in, what specifically are you looking for?
What are you willing to give?
She'll just kind of shrug and go, was a vet before, am a vet now, and then suppose I'm doing this on the side.
Animal lover. I can appreciate that. So, what do you guys want to know? And Merrick says, we have a strong belief that the attacks are likely being led by Opal Blackman of, I suppose, formerly of Ward 2. Yeah, Firebrands, that one. Can't say I'm too surprised. But it feels like, well, I guess I don't know her beef, so I don't exactly want to put the words in her mouth, but seems a bit crazy to be taking her rage out on every direction. But hey, that's Brujah for you, I guess, isn't it?
Scully's just kind of nodding along during this conversation. Yeah, I mean, she was awful loyal to Baron Reyes, seems like. So.
Yeah, she seemed to hold her in high regard, and he's like, oh shit, where are my manners? And he sort of like reaches out a hand. Desmond Tuck, Clan Gangrel.
Mm-hmm. Scully will go ahead and shake his hand and nod. Glad to finally know your name. I was sitting there like, did I miss the name?
Nope.
I was like, oh dear.
But anyway, you guys got like a plan in place for trying to find her? Because from what I can tell, it's been a lot of hit and run tactics. As I don't know where she's getting a lot of her information. Her attacks haven't been too brazen, nothing major or key for any of the parties involved, I suppose. But they're hitting fast and hard and are gone without a trace.
And I can't say that we have much of a plan on that front yet, huh? But kind of just starting things up again.
I have sort of noticed that she doesn't hit the same place twice in a row. Could be a subconscious thing, could be deliberate, but it's just a pattern I've noticed. Usually...
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Thinking on what Scully knows about the hits, because I'm not sure exactly how much she knows. A lot of Camarilla safe houses were being targeted, and then it switched over to other wards.
It started with like solely Camarilla, but then when wards 1 and 3 sort of started taking over the Ward 2 territory in the absence of a Baron, that's when the attacks started going towards the other wards as well.
Yeah. Is there any pattern that would relate to not hitting the same place twice in a row, or?
Let's see what would be a good role for this.
Oh boy.
Like maybe give me an intelligence and survival check.
Oh, I'm actually good at that. We'll see if they think that I'm good at that, though. Well, one of the dice fell.
That's what it sounded like.
It is a 7 on that one. Let's see. That is 6 successes, and that is 4 7s in a row. What the hell?
Holy shit.
Right now.
Okay, so 6 successes. So when Desmond sort of like points this out to you, you notice that after it, like after the attacks started being like not just Camarilla territory, it seems that they would alternate Cam territory, one of the wards, Cam territory, the other ward, Cam territory, the other ward. And that seems to be the sort of like general pattern that has been met. Difficult to say if that's a deliberate or subconscious choice, but that's the pattern that has seemingly been established.
Okay, yeah. Scully, after thinking about that for just a second, probably she'll go. What was the last one she did?
And Merrick speaks up and says, "I believe that was us."
Okay. So I mean, going based on her history, then she's probably going towards the Camis next.
Alright, well, that's something at least, but now we have to figure out where she's going to strike next.
Yeah, that's the difficult part.
Nothing too big or important if the pattern holds, which could mean one of two things. It could mean either her strike force isn't very large So she doesn't want to be too brazen. Or she's simply being cautious and doesn't want to kick the hornet's nest until she's ready.
She's going to nod along with that and then look towards Desmond and be like, do you know, like, generally where the former Ward 2 members have kind of scattered off to?
It's been a bit difficult to track, unfortunately. It seems like they're hopping around from location to location. You know, smart on their part, I gotta admit at least. I've managed to track down a couple of their, I guess, hideaways, but they're usually gone by the time we get anybody over there.
I'm wondering if anybody has maybe changed. Before I say this in character, I want to check out of character if this is a very obvious thing.
Okay.
Status on switching wards within the Anarchs. Is that common or no?
I'd say, I'd say it's not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
By and large, when one has when an Anarch has like settled into a ward, usually they're pretty set on staying there unless they have like a legitimate reason to do so. For instance, like your entire ward falling apart. But yeah. So not uncommon, but if things are stable and good and you don't have any grievances with how things are operating in the ward, then people usually stick with where they're at.
Mm-hmm. Merrick, do you know of any Ward 2 folks that have switched over to ours, or probably, I don't know?
To my knowledge, there have been a few at least. I don't know specifics or anything, but I could try and talk with Baron Walker about that. What are you thinking? Going and speaking with them and seeing what they might know?
I think that might be a good starting point, and also it helps us get a handle on just how many people Opal might have. Because right now we don't know how big her whole operation is.
It's a good idea. Well,
Yeah.
Unless you have any other questions, then he looks to Desmond. He says, I think we're done here. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's like, anytime. Well, pretty much anytime.
Scully will give Desmond a nod. Thanks.
Of course. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
And he sort of just starts walking off. Well, that gives us something.
Yeah. So, do you want to head over and see about Chad and seeing if we can find any of the former Ward 2 folks? Or
We can go and try and meet with the Baron.
have I ever met with the Baron?
Have you ever met with the Baron? I feel like you would have had to at least once to sort of just like establish yourself in the area, but I don't think you're the type of person who's like seeing him on the reg or anything.
Yeah, no. Scully's off, like, registered and then like pieced out.
Yeah.
So
It's like, all right, I'm here. That's all you need from me.
and now she's caught up in a whole big thing. So this is all very fun and new.
Yes. And he sort of like looks at you and says, "Unless you would rather I go by myself."
No, I can head over. It's been a second. Oh my god. It's been like years probably.
Well,
Great.
this should be fun then.
Awesome. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
All right, I'm good to go whenever you are.
let's get going then. You hop back in the car and drive off, and we will transition back over to Ephrem.
Okay. He's gonna ask Tracy. Besides me, who's the best DJ in Grand Rapids?
Who's the best DJ? I mean,
Yeah.
personally, I think the vast majority of them are just shit. But
Let me put it this way. Who's the one you like the least? If you happen to tour the city and look for who's the biggest chump?
Who's the biggest chump? Oh, there's this one douchebag who I think he's going by like Earthquake or some stupid shit like that.
Okay.
He's pretty annoying.
Find out where he's playing. See if he's playing tonight. Let's go. Let's go check him out.
And she sort of like looks at you with this sort of like mischievous look, and she's like, "Okay." And she like pulls out her phone real quick and starts looking. She's like, "Looks like he's playing at some kind of hole in the wall place tonight."
Let's go see his show.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So yeah, they'll get in the car. Go find this place, and just kind of sit in the car and kind of. Is it like a nightclub or is it just like a regular bar or like what?
It's a nightclub. It's a more like underground type nightclub,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right. They'll. He says, "Is there a line outside, or is it?"
Maybe like a small one. It's like mostly people just like coming and going for the most part.
Okay. All right. He's like, "You ready for this?"
And she sort of like lets her hair down and sort of like ruffles it up a little bit, and it's like, "Now I am."
Let's go. All right. They'll walk up. Is there a doorman, or is it just kind of walk-in place?
There is a doorman, but he's not. It doesn't look like he's really like actively stopping people, unless so long as they're like looking the part or whatever.
Ephrem was going to basically just try to walk past him anyway.
Okay.
But just for flavor, I was just there was a doorman. So, and he'll hold the door for Tracy.
Oh. And so you hold the door open, and she's just like, "What a gentleman."
He goes,
and then sort of like as she walks by you, she sort of just like takes your hand and pulls you in with her.
"Okay, all right." And I know you just invented this place, so what does it look like?
As personally, in my mind, I'm imagining it like every underground club from the mid 2000s in any movie ever.
Yep. That's absolutely fine. You got the people with a with the glow sticks or whatever.
Yeah.
And, all that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that works. Okay. Yeah, they'll just kind of glide in. He's looking around to see if he recognizes anyone first.
All right. Make me a wits awareness roll.
All right.
And also, are you keeping an eye out for anybody specific?
Well, he's looking for Kindred first.
Oh, okay. I see.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So, wits awareness or what's
Wits awareness.
Wits awareness. Okay. Zero.
You
Zero.
see jack shit.
Exactly. You say Jack.
There's too many strobe lights going on.
Right.
I was saying, if anything, for like half a second,
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you see Gremory on the dance floor, and you have to do a double,
fuck.
and you have to do a double take before you realize
Okay.
that they are not there.
He'll just kind of stop. He's just kind of staring.
And since she's like holding your hand and dragging you when you sort of
he's
like when you sort of like stop, she just like feels it and she like looks at you back and he says, "You okay?"
Yeah. I saw something, but that couldn't be. But anyway, no. He's like, no, I'm good. Yeah. He goes, let's find a table somewhere we can see the DJ.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So, if there are no empty tables, then he'll whatever table they want, basically, he's gonna. So if it's not empty, he'll walk over to the people sitting at the table.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there are like a couple people at one of at the table with like the best view.
Yeah.
And you and Tracy walk up,
I'll just stand there and look at them.
and they sort of like look at both of you, and one of the guys is just like, "Can I help you?"
Can we sit with you?
And sort of like looks to his couple friends, and you seem like Tracy, already objectively a pretty beautiful lady.
Mm-hmm.
But right now she seems even more beautiful somehow.
Wow.
And and
I will pop awe as well.
yeah, and she says, "Come on, I mean, it couldn't hurt." And then the two friends are sort of just like,
3 successes on awe.
"All right." And I would say also and they're all mortal, so they're just taken immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, yeah, of course, come on.
So whatever the best seat is, he's probably just sort of like giving people that vibe, like you ought to move over.
Yeah.
And sits down. He says, "Shots." He's just kind of pointing around at him. Shots.
And they're like, shots, yeah, shots, yeah.
Because we're friends now.
Yeah, of course.
So, and of course, you have to practically scream in this place to be heard. So
Yeah.
But yeah, when a server comes by, or I don't know if there's like 6 of us or something, we'll just keep it simple.
Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 of you.
Okay. All right. He's like 6 shots of Jaeger.
And then,
He just judges them like, you probably drink Jaeger. So
and the waiter sort of just like gives you like one up, and like goes off, and within like a minute or two, like it brings back 6 shots of Jaeger.
Okay. All right. And he'll raise a toast. He's like, I'm DJ Blackout.
And It's like, cool. Nice to meet you. I think I've heard of you.
And he'll just glance over at Tracy to see what she's gonna say.
She just says, "I'm Tracy."
He's like, "To new friends." Okay.
New friends.
Yep. And he'll just kind of palm the shot and just kind of put it to his mouth and then just kind of put it.
Yeah, I would say you. I would say you. Yeah, I was gonna say you see Tracy just fully flings hers backwards behind her shoulder.
As they're all doing their shots.
Yep, just.
Yep.
Just like shot glass and all, just flings it backwards.
All right. And he'll watch the DJ for a little bit. Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of studying his style. And he'll look over at some of his new friends and be like, "You like this guy?"
I mean, he's got a good beat to it.
Yeah. He's not as good as me, but that's hard. My new club Diablo, I'm gonna reopen it in a couple weeks. You guys been there?
He's like, "Oh no, I haven't."
Oh yeah.
What's your vibe?
We're a little heavier than this, a little darker, a little but we still have a good time.
I would say, yeah, like we talking like more goth, grunge. What we talking?
Probably grunge. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll have to check it out sometime then.
Yeah. I mean, you're my friends now, so.
Well, yeah, of course. You're such a chill dude.
Yeah, that's what they say. So he is just gonna look over at Tracy like kind of a what do you think? And he'll kind of glance over at Earthquake like, is he worth battling or
He's such a tool.
We could just, and he'll just lean over here. I guess we could just fuck with his set.
And she looks over at you and she's like, "I like your brain."
All right. And he will wander. He'll get up and he's gonna wander over to the DJ table.
Okay.
And he's just gonna just stand there and just stare at him.
And Tracy's gonna follow suit and step up and stand on the opposite side.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. And just kind of watching him and see if he notices us.
And you see he's sort of like in the zone for like a couple minutes before he sort of just like registers you and is like looking at you like, "What the fuck are you doing up here, asshole?" And then he like looks over and sees that he's being flanked currently, and he's just he doesn't say anything, but he's just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And when he's got a second, Ephrem's gonna just walk over and be like, "You know who I am?"
Yeah, I would say he sort of just like stops the set and he sort of just like puts on one of the like the playlists and just like, "Should I?"
Oh boy. DJ Blackout. I guess you don't get out of this pit very much though.
Yeah, I've never heard of you. Sorry.
Never heard of you. You want a drink?
Then you still have awe active.
Of course.
Sure. I got a couple minutes.
All right. He's gonna wave over another server. Be like, "Let me get a mind eraser, please."
And they're just like, "You got it."
Okay.
And heads off.
Okay.
A couple minutes later, brings one
All right.
back.
All right. And he'll wander over with a drink, hand it to Earthquake, and be like, "Here's the competition. It makes us all better."
And he's just like, whatever you say, pal, and drinks it.
Okay. He is going to use compel
Okay.
and say choke.
All right. He's
And
mortal. He's unprepared.
Yeah.
He just starts and just immediately starts choking.
Okay.
Eh.
And the music's probably so loud nobody can hear him.
Yeah. And so are you like still sort of like up on the stage area?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
You can block him from
Tracy,
view, so.
I would say Tracy sees this happening and sort of just like walks over to the two of you and just says, maybe we should take this off stage, and sort of just like guides him off like behind the curtains and all that.
Okay. All right. I take him back, and if nobody can see him, Ephrem's going to push him down to his knees.
Okay.
And I want him looking up at him and Tracy.
And he's still, his face is starting to turn purple.
He's like, remember who you are, because you're not going to remember us. And he's probably going to then try to just bite down on him and see if Tracy wants to share him. So.
Yeah, I was say, you sort of like go and bite down on him, and Tracy circles around and then, bites the other side of his neck.
I'm just going to take 1 dot from him.
Okay. And Tracy sort of like picks up on the fact that you're like trying to send a message and not like, let's just kill his ass.
Yeah.
So she sort of follows your example.
Okay. And then once she's had her fill, whatever she decides to do,
she'll only do 1 as well.
all right, we're gonna help him up. I'll lick the wound, my wound.
Yes, and she'll sort of like play with the blood escaping from the wound she made for a minute, and then sort of like lick it off her finger, and then seal his wound closed.
And he'll look over at Tracy. We good then?
I think so. Let's sit him down.
Yeah, and they'll just kind of sit him down at a chair, and Ephrem will just lean in. And when you're feeling better, go finish your shitty set.
And I would say your compulsion ends now.
Okay.
And she says, well, since we've got some time before he starts his shitty ass set again, and there's some halfway decent music playing right now, want to hit the dance floor?
Sure. All right. And they'll go out and dance.
And she
until he's ready to start his set, then they're gonna leave. So.
Yeah. I was saying she just dances like right next to you the entire time.
Yeah.
And then basically like as soon as you guys see him start getting up, she's just like, oh shit, let's get out of here. It's about to get terrible.
Yeah. And then before they leave, he's gonna swing back by his that table. Be like, and he's gonna order another round of shots for them.
All right, and they're just like, you rock, dude. You rock. They're like plastered at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then hopefully they'll be blackout drunk. And they'll leave. So.
All right. Well, that was more fun than I was expecting.
Oh yeah, that was great. We got to do more stuff like this.
I'd like that.
But on our nights off, so.
Yeah. you know, everyone's got a night job.
All right. Well, that's it for him right now. So you can
All
switch
right.
back to whoever. So
Then we will head on over to Yvaine.
Hello. I enjoyed that.
I also enjoyed
The
that.
development that Ephrem gets an evil girlfriend. All right. I think Yvaine just kind of takes her time getting ready for this meeting. And I guess depending on how far it is away from her location, she kind of wants to arrive a little bit early in case she gets lost.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would say if for sake of Yvaine's ease, the appointment is just set up at the Primogen's office at Elysium.
Oh, perfect. Then she will head on over to Elysium. We'll go to the Primogen's office. Does she need to, like, check in? Is there a check-in?
No.
Okay.
No, there's not a check-in.
Alright, she'll have to be like, move!
No, but it's just like,
Yeah.
all right. It's just like, all right, you're my 12 o'clock, so so show
Cool.
up.
Alrighty. I'm nervous about this. Maybe she's nicer than the sheriff. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Takes all types. But
It does.
if Yvaine shows up maybe like 5 to 10 minutes early and just kind of waits for a little bit after scoping out, like, okay, it would be in that direction. I'll just hang out here, like down the hall for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's 2 minutes till I'll go head over. And yeah, she goes and knocks on the door at like 2 minutes till.
All right. And you knock on the door, and you just hear, "You may enter."
Alright, I open the door and step inside.
You open the door, step inside, and you see a woman standing up with long black hair with sort of like an ombre that transitions into like a silvery white, and she's wearing a long black dress that with sort of like lacy sleeves that go up to the wrist, and sort of just like a floral pattern sort of like around the collar area. And she just says, "I'm so glad you could make it. Please have a seat." And then she walks around the desk and takes a seat herself.
Oh, okay. Yvaine will smile and say, "Thank you for meeting with me today." And she will take a seat and say, "As you know, I'm Yvaine Mallory. It's nice to meet you."
A pleasure to meet you as well. I believe we've seen each other at least one time. I was up speaking with the prince when the sheriff so abruptly kicked us out.
I remember that night. I apologize for that interruption.
It's no fault of yours. I had a stern discussion with the sheriff after that.
Yvaine's like, it's weird to see somebody who apparently has some modicum of ability to sternly talk to the kindred she's somewhat most afraid of in this city right now. So she doesn't really know how to react. And she just kind of laughs a little bit. Like, that's It's almost odd to imagine.
He may be the sheriff, but I am still the clan primogen.
All things as they should be.
A good balance in that manner. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come here to discuss pleasantries, so what may I do for you?
I'm so nervous about this one. um. Sorry. Yvaine is very tempted to activate a discipline
Oh.
because she is because she's not she hasn't been necessarily super confident in the other meetings, but this one because she's meeting with someone who doesn't actively dislike Frey, it feels a little bit more, tenuous. But she thinks past it, like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm just gonna do this as I've been doing it. I don't need that. So she closes her eyes for a moment, says, well, she'll open them. I came here hoping to discuss whether or not you may be open to supporting my bid for the Primogen Council, the clan ministry. And she just says it blatantly and boldly like that.
A clan of 2 in this city, to my knowledge. Both of you vying for a seat on the Primogen Council.
So it would seem.
Why, pray tell, should I support you? Or either of you, for that matter.
Hold on, I'm compiling my words in the English lexicon. Yvaine will angle herself a little bit more to face Felicia and nod and say, that's a very good question, but I'm not here to discuss why you should potentially support either of us, only myself. And that is specifically because I believe that Frey would be more detrimental to this city than helpful. But having been with them for this long, I'm also aware that even should that be the case, the only way to stop him from being a problem would be to block off any viable path he has forward by taking the very thing that he wants.
It's true titles are important and quite helpful. However, they're not everything. You can still have influence and sway and hands in pockets without them. Some people play the game even better that way.
That's very
So-
true.
So if you're so concerned about what your sire may get up to
Or
with
is.
that position, have you paid any mind to what will happen if he does not get the position?
Oh, I know. Felicia, I think that there are many in this city that will beat around the bush, speak in flowery language, poetry, be disingenuous. I just don't operate that way, and I never have. So I'll get right to it. There is no future in which both Frey and I, as we are now, can exist in this city. And I'm very aware of that. And I was aware of that when I went to Prince Wolf and brought this proposal to her. And I'm aware of it now. But you can't get to the things that you want without being willing to put your skin in the game. As soon as I went to the prince, I put a target on my back.
I do admire your ambition, if nothing else.
Frey may be older, and yes, he has resources, but he is a wild card. He is ambitious to a fault, where anything that is acquired is never the stopping point. There is an obsession in him about that sort of thing. One that he sometimes fails to control. And I think that someone like that is far more detrimental to the way that things operate here than it is helpful.
Interesting. I won't say I entirely disagree. But for his faults, your sire has been helpful in many regards.
I'm sure he has. And yet, so have I.
Of that I will not dispute. You've been quite the player these past few months.
I think there comes a point where you can't let someone continue to benefit from you bleeding for them when they operate in bad faith. I think that's a sentiment we all could share.
I think
So
so.
I would
as well.
argue that some of those accomplishments that he has, they're in part some of mine as well. Sure, you own the pawn, but what happens when you no longer have the pawn?
Now that we have gotten the formalities out of the way and your public version of your sire's faults, what is your qualm with him?
Just gonna consider Felicia. Can I, like... there's not insight as a skill, I don't think. But can I essentially kind of, like, try and get, like, a surface read based off of body language or facial expression from Felicia?
Sure. Make me a wits insight roll.
Okay. Let's see. Oops. Oh, there is insight as a skill. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That's crazy. I sure said that with my whole chest. Okay, 5. Okay, I got 3 successes out of 5.
3 successes.
Mhm.
So what are you trying to sort of read off of her?
Trying to just get like a surface feel for, she just kind of asked a very personal question. It's a good question, but I think Yvaine wants to know like her angle with wanting to know this information, because technically the information or the reasoning that Yvaine has given already suffices.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, why would she want to know, like, what's your personal beef? And is it just like, I want to know, like, why you specifically don't fuck with him? Or is it like, I want to know what's going on so I can hold on to that information and use that?
You think, sort of like, based off of how she phrased the question and what she's giving off, that she's like mainly asking like what your personal issue is with it, but there's maybe like a subtle undertone of, I might get something useful out of this.
Okay. Yvaine is going to put on the most genuine act she has ever acted. The world's a stage, baby. Yvaine... Oh, when I see Tom start giggling in the corner when I say something. Yvaine is gonna kind of consider Felicia and then frown. She knows how to make herself look a little sad, maybe a little lost, concerned. I've seen what Frey can and will do. I've heard about some of his desires. And I just genuinely believe that if the path forward that he's looking to take is left available to him, something terrible is going to happen. And she just holds Felicia's gaze. But yeah. I know this is a roll.
Yes, it is.
I know this is a roll.
Yes, make me a manipulation subterfuge roll.
You got it, boss. I don't think I can use her specialty in subterfuge.
And which one is that?
It's displacing blame.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not in this particular instance.
However, would you allow me to use my bonus for ingenue to be unassuming? I'm not doing anything bad. I'm a very genuine and earnest person. You can trust me.
Let me look at the specifics for ingenue real quick. That's merits. Okay. That's a looks merit, correct? Ingenue, yes. There we go. Appear innocent and blameless, to avoiding suspicion or deflecting blame. I'd say I appreciate the hustle, but I'd say that wouldn't necessarily work
fit
in
for
this
the circumstance.
Yes, it would not work in this particular circumstance.
Fair enough. Okay, so then that leaves me with it. Are you good? Okay, sorry. My cat was stuck in the door.
Classic cats.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7. Come on, dice. Oh yeah. I fucked this. Got 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, that is what I was looking for. So she sort of like looks you over, looks a bit dissatisfied with the answer, but does not.
You gotta respect it.
But does not push further on it. Very well. I will at least take your words into consideration.
I thank you for doing so, and I thank you for your time. But I'm sure you're busy this night, so I'll leave you to it and excuse myself.
Well, was there anything else while you're here?
Not at the moment, but it was a pleasure to speak with you, and I wouldn't mind doing so again if you ever have time for it. But other than that, I hope she says this almost a little like, but she goes, but take care. Okay? Like she knows something. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just take care. Just kind of riding off that.
You as well.
Right. And Yvaine will leave.
And you leave.
Yeah. I think she feels a little bit weird about, like, it could just be random, like, normal kindred nonsense where it's like, filing information away about people because it can be useful later to, you know, for whatever reason.
Mhm.
But it could also be like specifically, I'm looking for you to say a specific something. So I'm just gonna like file that away for later, and kind of does want to try maybe speak to Felicia again at some other point. But,
Okay.
yeah. Oh God. And then she's like, all right, one last stop for the night. And she's gonna head to the diocese to see if
Okay.
she can find Rick.
All right. Well, I think that's actually where we'll stop for tonight.
All right.
Saluting.
Thank you.
I'm like, we got too much stuff to do tonight. So
Yeah, we got too
we'll
much.
continue it next time.
Minded night.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate your support. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and help support us. We will be back next Friday night with more Vampire.
Indeed.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Good night,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.